Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I do appreciate you taking time to check in and see what's going on in my little corner of the Corvette world. Yes, I'm a retailer, but I'm equally an enthusiast, just like many of you in the audience. So I like to talk about the market, I like to talk about you, and I like to share it when you are here picking up a Corvette. So we kind of mix it all together, but it's all on point. It's all about Corvette. If you've watched my channel for any length of time, you see in my office I got lots of toys and that kind of stuff, but I'm not walking around showing you different things in the background while I'm talking to you guys. And I do have a couch in my office that I am sitting on right now. I'm wiped out, guys, but I needed to do one more vlog with you guys before I head to Oklahoma to see our buddy Chuck at Corvettes 918. Welcome to our channel today. If you're not subscribed to this channel, you like Corvette and things that go on beyond the car, within the Corvette community and the Corvette lifestyle, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you are notified when we do new uploads, and hit the thumbs up if you actually like today's video. Now, before we get into today's topic, real quick, I was busy and was in the middle of a couple of different things, and we've talked about it before in the vlog. Many times over, you guys that are watching the channel, you'll be kinda in the area. You'll make some great lengths to come here just to say hi. We're motivating you guys. We're making you laugh, and it's so nice to meet you guys. I didn't get a chance to get him on the vlog. Charlie's from the southern part of the United States, and he was just in the area. Yeah, right. He drove like an hour and a half to come over here. He says, hey, I love watching the channel. He goes, I like watching you and Chuck, and he goes, I just want to come by and say hi. He goes, I'm in the market in about a year. That's fantastic. So, man, thanks so much for that. Thanks for hanging out. I've got a chance to chat for just a little bit, and then Marshall came by just a little bit ago, and I am tired because, man, I forgot what state you're from. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. But he also says, hey, I was in the area doing some work. You know, shot about 45 minutes over, came over to meet us, and just gave some great comments and some great feedback on the channel. That means a lot to me. So all of you guys that are watching, if you can't get here, you're watching, thanks, man. I really, really appreciate that. And it was nice to meet Marshall and nice to meet Charlie as well. So if you've noticed in watching this vlog, that's right, I haven't moved. I get my legs and my feet are killing me right now. But let me just, not kind of apologize. Yeah, that last vlog we did, and so many of you watched, oh my gosh, and the comments were just incredible. A lot of good points, a lot of good feedback. I read every one. I tried to reply to every single one when we were talking about the marketplace with C7 ending and possibility of when C8 could come. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. So that was a longer vlog, and once in a while I'll do that. Did that on a Sunday if you weren't watching football and you were just sitting at home and there's nothing on TV and you were just chilling. Well, let's see what's going on with Rick. And I really just wanted to talk to you guys, so the feedback you gave me from that vlog was very encouraging, and it was very much appreciated. You know, in that vlog, there's a couple of things I probably should have brought up, and one of you actually made a comment about it, and it was a great point, and that's why I want to bring it up right now, and why I kind of lead to believe that the C8 may be revealed, launched, what have you, sooner than many expect, because the Corvette assembly plant, well, it's been closed to the public tours, but that opens back up in January, so you would have to gather that anything that they've been hiding from us for the last year and a half is done. Are they going to reveal the car in November, January, and then we wait a year or what have you? Because you guys are back in the plant, you can see whatever is going on. That's a valid point. But here's the other thing that makes me kind of pull the reins back and think for a second. If you remember the launch of Stingray and you're a National Corvette Museum member, you remember this. They sold tickets to the reveal in Detroit. We were getting communication from Chevrolet at the dealership level talking about being there at Detroit for the reveal. All right, so recording this in real time, it's September 17th, and as of now, we've gotten zero communication. You know what's funny? Even some of the guys I talked to that give me some good intel, they said, you know what? Everybody on the Corvette team is tight-lipped on this car. So are we going to hear something in a game time decision? Oh, by the way, we need you guys here next week. We're going to reveal this new Corvette. Huh? We thought we may get a little bit more advance notice. So that's the only two things I wanted to mention real quick. So what I have for you today, the two hot topics, the 2020 mid-engine Corvette, new pictures out. I want you to see these on the Nürburgring, and more people continue to analyze these pictures, come up with opinions, come up with ideas. I just want to share the pictures with you right now, so check them out. I told you guys there's going to be no short of content, and there you go. The very latest hot pictures of the would-be, because it's not been announced yet, the would-be 2020 C8 mid-engine, the Corvette of a lifetime, coming at you soon. Whenever it is, we'll definitely let you know. The other thing I like to do on this channel, because of the retail entity that I represent, is sharing you folks when you pick up your Corvette. And the other hot car, the hot topic, people calling me, can't get a car, want to get a car, is the 2019 ZR1. I mentioned in that longer video just recently that if you're able to get one of these cars, it is, and you own one now, you know what I'm talking about. This car really is spectacular, and it is something special. And I love sharing when you guys come here to pick up your car as well. So I hope you enjoy this experience and the moment with Joe from Ohio. Whew, look at that thing. Oh, don't worry, I'm going to get out of the way so you guys can see it. We're going to feature it for you. Joe's coming in to pick up his ordered Long Beach Red ZR1, which features the spice red interior. And it is smoking hot out here, but this car I think is just a little bit hotter. And what I want to do real quick before we actually showcase the car for you is show you how, because it's a little more difficult if you've had a C7 Corvette and you just go, you're going to go take your top off. A little bit more difficult. You have to go through a few different steps and be very cautious in taking off the top and actually storing it into the back of the coupe. All right, not only we're going to feature Joe's car, but we're actually going to feature Joe. But when you go to pop this hatch, you can still use the button in the back, but you can't really just grab it here and lift up, because look at your fingers. I mean, your fingers are really going to get caught in there. That makes it so difficult. So when you pop that hatch, you're going to want to pull it up from the side. And look at that clearance. Just not much in there at all. I mean, about that much. But when you've got something like this with this big giant wing, you're going to be really cautious as far as how you put the top in and take it out. You know, many of you folks that have Z07 packages, I always tell you, hey, when you take the top off, you want to stand in the middle of the back of the car and then lift it up over your spoiler. Yeah, ain't happening on this one, man. You know, here's the thing, guys. I mean, we can all do this by ourselves, but when you've got that big wing to manipulate around and you've got to load this from the side, I mean, don't be embarrassed to ask for some help. And especially on a windy day, oh my gosh, you better be really, really careful. So I'm going to attempt to do this from the side. So what I'm doing is I'm holding the top right here in the middle, and I'm actually holding it also in the middle back. So middle side and middle back. That way I've got a little bit of control of this thing, even if a wind gust kicks up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this myself at all. And so now when I get to the car, I'm going to do middle front, middle back, to try and manipulate this thing. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't graceful, but I got news for you. I only did that for you guys. I would not want to, really on a daily basis, I wouldn't want to do that myself. So here's my recommendation. Put your hand in the air and ask for some help.
Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are meant for me. I'm madly in love with you. Baby, you're the one for me. Baby, you are. I'm madly in love with you.
So you're sneaking around the corner.
I knew you'd get me with that. Hey,
of course I did. I had to, man.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, you're from the channel, you watch the channel. I mean, you're getting a ZR1,
yeah.
You're going to be on the channel.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Oh, man.
What's happening, guys?
Yeah,
how are you?
That's my son-in-law, and that's my longtime friend.
Glad you guys made it.
Yeah, they wanted to come down.
All right, here, let's stop John. Check this thing out.
Yeah.
My gosh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
You wait a long time for this, man.
Yeah, you're making a little 13-year-old kid pretty happy here. It's been 50 years since I first said that I was going to have one.
No kidding.
I was 13 years old.
Wow, and you said I'm going to have a Corvette.
Yeah.
You went right to the top of the mountain.
Well, when you wait that long, you know, you might as well. When you're starting to get to be this age, you can't wait. You can't start at the bottom.
Oh my gosh. Congratulations,
Yeah, well,
man.
that is beautiful.
Yeah, good to see you, Joe.
Wow. Thanks a lot, Rick. I don't know what to say.
No, and you and I've talked a number of times off camera and just built up a great friendship and relationship through the process of ordering your car. So I thank you for that.
Yeah.
I mean, you were vacationing and I'm texting you pictures, and
Yeah.
it's probably hard for you to sleep last couple of days.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but the weather broke loose for us and it was a nice day, but
Yeah.
it really is something special for me to be a part of this. And I know it's a heck of a car that you're going to enjoy, man. It can be well worth the 50-year wait.
Yeah, it's been well worth it. So
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't really know what to say. When I look at that, I find it hard to believe that that's actually mine.
I know. What do you think of the Big Wing now to get a chance to see it in person? This is your first time seeing a ZR1 in person, yes?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I remember I told you I chased one around Traverse City, Michigan for about 45 minutes, couldn't catch it. I wanted to get a look at it, and he never pulled in anywhere, so I never got to it. So, no, this is actually the first time I've gotten a close look at
Oh,
one.
wow.
And it's everything I'd hoped for.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Wow, yeah. This really has a nice accent here.
Oh, when they pull in the ductwork with the
Yeah.
exposed carbon fiber. Yeah, absolutely. That's really nice.
Wow, this is beautiful. Yeah, that color's everything I'd hoped it would be.
I've shown I did a little teaser on Facebook too, and everybody loves the chrome wheels.
Well, I guess I'm on the wrong side of 50. That's what there is with the chrome wheel thing, you know?
Not at all, man. Whatever you like, it all works.
Yeah.
It all works, man.
Yeah, no,
What do you guys think? You like that?
I'm really pleased with the choice of the color.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, here you're ordering your first Corvette.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember you out here a couple of times looking at, some of the stuff I had here and trying to, some people can visualize and some people really just can't, But you were trying to visualize what this combo would look like and this looked like and
Yeah, I was here several times.
Yeah.
Looking at the Long Beach Red and is it what I really wanted and everything like that. And
yeah.
And I finally decided you had one here, and I saw it, and I decided, well, I got to see it on a sunny day.
Right.
That helped. The one time I was here, it was...
Yeah, it was like cloudy or rainy or something like that. Yeah.
And it wasn't,
Yeah.
didn't stand out, but that really looks nice.
Joe's from Ohio, a couple hours away, so everyone's like, well, where's he from? Because everybody teases me, don't you sell anything in Ohio? Yeah. Here's Joe a couple hours away.
I actually remember I told you how I found you. It's been about 14 months
Okay.
that I've been stalking you.
I knew it's been over a year.
Yeah.
And how was it you found me again?
Just on the internet.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
My son-in-law, I talked about getting a Viper.
Oh, okay.
And there was a used Viper up there in Michigan that I was looking at. And my son-in-law says, you really ought to look at Corvettes. He said they're really, really a nice car.
What's his name?
Eric.
Oh.
Yeah.
My man.
So I should thank him. He's the one that told me I should look at Corvettes.
Hey, nice choice on getting away from the Viper, the Corvette. Yeah, I mean, come on.
So I started looking at them, and I thought, well, checking out some of the dealers and stuff. And I knew I had a local dealer close to me.
Right.
But I wanted to find somebody that I felt really knew the car. So I'm up at my cottage in Michigan, and I just get on the internet, and this video comes up, and it's you. And I just started watching, and you were very entertaining, to say the least. And I watched that night, and then the next day I told her the story. The next day I'm back in there again at my computer and looking at my wife. Goes, "Are you watching that guy again?" And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "He's very informative and entertaining." And I decided I was going to talk to you. Well, the first time I come and talk to you, I talked to you about a ZR1.
Right.
And then you kind of made a little fun of me because then on the vlog you had crickets chirping because there just was no information out there.
Well, yeah, because you think about it.
Really early.
Yeah, this time last year, it was just before the announcement.
It was in August when I came to you and asked about it.
That's right.
And you
That's right.
said, well, I don't know what to tell you because there's nothing to tell you.
Right.
So
I'm going through the same thing again with this mid-engine stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Brain damage.
Yeah. But
Right.
I made my mind up that I had waited almost 50 years. I could wait a little bit longer because the rumors were out there that it probably was going to happen, the ZR1 was going to happen.
Right.
So I decided that I was going to wait, and I just waited with you, and everything you've promised me you'd do, you've done.
I appreciate
I have
that.
to thank you for that.
Well, and I thank you for understanding the process. I found in these specialty cars or in anything, people don't mind waiting. Mm-hmm. If you tell them up front, you're going to wait.
Yeah, well, waiting on this was kind of like sitting in a traffic jam. I have no patience when I don't know how long it's going to last. But when there's an end, that okay, 15 minutes from now traffic's going to start moving, I can tolerate that. And I knew there was going to be an end to this, and I knew it was going to happen. So I was very patient. I didn't buy this to save. These cars are kind of like money. Mm-hmm. Money was never meant to save. Money's meant to spend. Cars are meant to drive. They're not meant to save. They're meant to drive.
It's quite an analogy.
sounds as good as it looks.
All right, so now we're going over the car, showing you all the fun stuff, how to use everything, and Joe's head's already starting to hurt, but it was funny what you said, and I remember that. Oh, actually, I forgot, but he reminded me. He says, you remember when I ordered this car, I told you I wanted as much carbon fiber that God and General Motors would allow me to get on the car. So, I mean, we just opened up the hood, so what do you think of that? I mean, all the exposed underside of your hood and everything, dude.
When I went to pick it up, you said, yeah, you got to raise that hood to see how light it is. Like I told you before, it was kind of the empty pop can syndrome. I was expecting to have to lift it. Like there's just nothing there.
Okay, you got your seat in position. You ready to fire it up?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
Whoops. Oh.
Whoop.
Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, Rick, I'm 63.
You looking for a key? You're going to turn a key?
You got to cut me some slack. I'm 63. It's supposed to be here, right?
Right, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Welcome to the big time, baby. Clutch all the way in.
Yep.
Foot on the brake.
Oh. Oh,
there you go.
Oh, yeah. Look.
Wi-Fi hotspot.
Okay.
Now you can connect smartphones, tablets, and laptops to the vehicle and
Okay, because this is your first ever Corvette, and I said, hey, don't forget now. I mean, everyone's going to be just oohing and ahhing and following you around and taking pictures of your car, but when you pass another Corvette, just a little wave, a little courtesy wave, a little thumbs up. And Joe said, that's all right, because I'm a boater. I understand.
I'm a boater. When we go up the river in Michigan, it's just, when it's a busy day, you might as well just stand there like this with your hand up, you know, it's just,
right.
it's everyone you pass, you have to, so I understand that.
Okay, so we got the etiquette part down.
Yeah,
Okay, fantastic. You've been understanding, you've been patient, and I know that you've been excited all at the same time,
Yeah.
so I want to
Well,
thank
one
you for
thing
that.
I will say, Rick, I really appreciate every time you told me you would do something, you've done it. I've dealt with a lot of people in businesses, and many times, you know, if you can't do what you promise, just tell people.
Right.
And you've always been up front with me and told me what you can or can't do, and you've always come through.
Kind of what we talked about earlier, you know, it's like, hey, this ZR1, I knew from the outset that it was a delay.
Yeah.
And it was hard, you know. We've got Ben that is down in Texas. He's one of our YouTube watchers, also has a ZR1 in order. Mm-hmm. And poor guy, he's been waiting just as long, if not longer than you. But the frustration came is when all of a sudden all the ZR1s started being delivered, you're like, yeah, I'm seeing everybody else picking up their car. Like, you know, when am I getting mine? And it's like, I understand that. I mean, you're still, your process still goes through the scenario. So that understanding means a lot, takes a little pressure off of me. And I want you guys to have it as fast as you possibly can too. But ZR1, as we've talked about before too, is really a different distribution entity. Where you ordered a Stingray or a Z06, I can tell you within 5 days when it's going to be here. ZR1, it's that can of Coke up in the air, brother.
Yeah.
You just never know.
I knew that when I ordered it, so that was the only reason I was willing to wait, because I accepted that when I ordered it. I knew it was going to be a process.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, and I'll tell you what, the one thing that would be hard for me right now if I was going to buy one, because I really like a lot of the different color combos, that's got to be hard for you guys, because you see all these different combos and they really all look good. So it's like, what do you pick? I mean, really, what do you pick? I mean, it's tough.
Well, very tough when you actually call up the customer for the last time and you're going to say, okay, Joe, you got to make a decision. Is that really what you want? And then you start to second guess yourself and you think, geez, is it really what I want? And you got to just decide, because once the order's in and once you get it, it's like, we can't change her now.
No, exactly.
So,
you did good,
I feel
though.
I made a good choice. I'm happy.
You did really good.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Appreciate the business, man.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. If I could smile bigger, I would, but I can only smile so big. This is great.
All right, guys with the big wing, they didn't only get a send-off pat, we get a little rub of the wing. Congratulations, Joe. Appreciate the business, man. ZR1, baby. Now don't stall it, brother. No pressure.
Remember the old days, how to do this.
Yeah, right. Thanks, dude.
Thank you.
But this is the last video that I'm doing, as I mentioned, before I go to meet our buddy, the Corvette community's buddy, Chuck, at Corvettes 918. Now, we've been talking about it for months, and my hook and my whole deal was, now, I'm a little concerned because of the weather. It might compromise us a little bit. But Chuck said, here, Rick, you can drive my ZR1. And I said, here's the deal. I'm going to drive your ZR1, but I want to drive it a certain way. In my cartoon voice. Okay. Yeah, Rick, hey, tear it up. You guys have no idea. Looking forward to that. And here's something else that Chuck had mentioned on Facebook that I thought was pretty neat too. So I'll have a vlog of he and I just kind of hanging out, collaboration. I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be real special. But he's going to do an impromptu live stream vlog on his channel. So check him out, Corvettes 918. Now he hasn't mentioned what time we're going to do it, but sometime on Saturday we're going to do a live stream. He's always been very good at those, and we're going to do apparently a Q&A with you guys. I'm just going to be excited to be online with you guys watching the channel, but most importantly, hanging out next to Chuck.